watch Mr. Heavyweight Boxing Today.
Hey, what's up, man? This is Chris, the Nightmare Ariel, and you're watching Mr. Boxing.
It's your boy Big Baby Miller here. Listen, we knocking on all bums. First it's going to be Dillian Whyte, if it's going to be Joseph Parker. But you know who got the story right? Mr. Boxing Today. You check him out. He got all the latest news on the heavyweight division. And if you don't know me, you soon will. Because I'm kicking everybody ass.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man. So yesterday I came out with a video. Dave Allen gave like his hit list, all right, of 5 guys who he would like to fight. And he had what, Helenius, Brown, Price, Dylan Carmen, and at number 5 he had a rematch with Nick Webb. All right. So a little later on yesterday, Jarrell Miller comes out with his hit list. All right. Now he posted this on Instagram. I'm gonna just read what he put on his Instagram post, and I'm gonna give my opinion about the 3 guys who he has on his hit list. All right. So he goes on to say, he says, okay, first, here's my hit list since Anthony G-String Joshua getting a sponge bath by Derek Chisora, and he always busy. First, Adamek. 2, Manuel Charr. 3, Dillian Whyte. This is for DW. Dear White, you fake Jamaican. You spoiled beef patty, rotten in face, cocoa bread, crackhead, squirrel-looking ass. Boy, mark my words, if I don't fight over sweetened Apple Jacks, you're going to be the first Brit face I'm going to break. Just watch. Spread the word, fans, because this scallywag blocked me, tag that fool, and Bronze Bomber. Don't worry, I'll take care of this light work. I'll take care of this light work off your hands this one time. But don't get it twisted. I'm coming for your balsamic vinaigrette drama queen ass too, Beyonce Wilder. Brooklyn Queen, and then he says at 50 Cent, get the strap, tell your best friend I'm coming for him. All right. Well, I see he mentioned Derek Chisora. Well, he mentioned a lot of guys, all right, but he mentioned Derek Chisora. Chisora came out with a post of guys that he would like to fight as well, and he had Dillian Whyte, Manuel Charr, and Jarrell Miller. All right. So, Jarrell Miller, you know, we know he wants to fight with AJ. He would like to get a fight with Deontay Wilder. Now, him putting Adamek as number 1, I get why he did that. Is Adamek a fight that we were clamoring for as fans? No, it wasn't. But he has to get, I mean, he has him scheduled for October 6th. That is his next fight. So he has to get past him before there's, you know, before he can look forward to another fight. All right. Number 2, Manuel Charr. A lot of people want to fight Manuel Charr. Well, first of all, Manuel Charr is a fight coming up with Fred Zakendo. I guess some people are looking at it like a foregone conclusion that he will beat Fred Zakendo. People want to fight him for that regular WBA title. Now, as a fighter, that would be a good accomplishment for, you know, a heavyweight to win the WBA regular title. But for me as a fan, you know, winning that title, you know, people are still going to say, well, and Anthony Joshua has a super title right now, but people are going to look at Joshua as the real title holder for the WBA at heavyweight. Even with Trevor Bryan winning the WBA interim heavyweight title, he just beat BJ Flores. You know, so I would like to see Trevor Bryan fight the winner out of Manuel Charr versus Fred Zakendo. You know, since Bryan has the WBA interim, and the winner out of Manuel Charr and Akenda will have the WBA regular title. You guys heard me say this quite a few times, and some of you guys even remember this when the WBA came out with their heavyweight tournament. If you guys don't know about it, just look it up on the internet. It was like 2 summers ago where the WBA was trying to eradicate some of these lower tier titles at the heavyweight division. Well, in every division, but they want to start with the heavyweights to get rid of this regular and interim. All right. So I want to see Charr, if he wins, take on Trevor Bryan. All right. As far as the other guys on, as you see Dillian Whyte right there, Tomasz Adamek. Yeah, this right here, Anthony, this is kind of off subject, but Anthony Joshua had Ajay Kabayel in his training camp. I actually brung that up in a video I did the other day. So Ajay Kabayel is in the Joshua training camp. But yeah, so you look at the other guys here, Dillian Whyte. To me, the fight he should be chasing after this. Now, obviously, he wants to fight Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, if that fight can come about for him. You know, but We know Wilder supposed to have Fury coming up. Fury has Pianata this weekend, so he gets past him. A lot of us are expecting Wilder and Fury to be made for the end of this year. My thing is go after Dillian Whyte. Now, I know Dillian Whyte, he can get a rematch with Chisora. Chisora even called you out. I mean, I think that'd be a good fight for Jarrell Miller. I say go after Dillian Whyte or Derek Chisora. Chisora just came off an impressive victory. If you have the fight out there in the UK, they will support the fight. They will be going for Derek Chisora, and it'll be an action fight, even with Dillian Whyte. Or even if you have the fights here in Brooklyn, you know what I mean? So, you know, these fighters going after Manuel Charr, going after that belt, I just don't, again, from a fighter's point of view, that'd be a success for them, right? That they got a regular title, that they want a regular world title. That's cool, but I just don't see how that belt holds any weight going towards trying to be undisputed, and everybody's going to look at it as a second tier. I mean, it is a second tier belt, you know what I mean? So, but I'm a fan. They're the fighter, right? So I guess they really want to go after this belt, man. It's like everybody wants to fight Manuel Charr, and he has a fight coming up with a kendo, but I don't know, man. Funny post by Jarrell Miller, you know, Jarrell Miller being Jarrell Miller, you know. What do y'all think about this? Then he also bring up the fact that Dillian Whyte blocked him. I do remember Dillian Whyte blocking him on, was it Instagram or Twitter or both of them? I remember Jarrell Miller put up a snapshot, because you know when you block people, it lets you know that you're blocked from their that you're blocked from their platform, their social media account. And Dillian Whyte did block him, and that's kind of weird for Dillian Whyte to have blocked him, being as much shit as Dillian Whyte likes to talk. You know what I mean? But I've been saying I want to see Dillian Whyte versus Jarrell Miller for about 2 years now. So that's the fight I would like to see him fight. I know I've said I would like to see Dillian Whyte versus Chisora in a rematch. Any mix of those fights, man. You know, if you want to add some other guys in here too, Dominic Brazil versus Jarrell Miller, I think would be a good fight. You know, so if Charles Martin somehow beats Adam Konowski, I like to see Charles Martin versus Jarrell Miller. I know Jarrell Miller and Konowski, they, you know, not interested in fighting each other. It's kind of a mutual thing. They're best friends or whatever. You guys know how I feel about that. To me, when you're trying to be #1 in the division, best friends got to kind of go out the window sometime. I mean, shit, Evander Holyfield beat up Henry Tillman, and then they were closest friends too, and then close friends as well. And Holyfield beat him up real good, and then went and was the best man at his wedding. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. Who you guys want to see Jarrell Miller fight out of the guys that he named? All right, let's take Adamek off because he has to fight on October 6th. But you guys want to see him fight Manuel Charr, Dillian Whyte? He said he mentioned Derek Chisora's name. You know, so who would you guys like to see Jarrell Miller fight, man? You guys leave it in the comments section. Let me know what you think. I'm gone.